Have you ever been standing in line at airport security, feeling pretty confident about your packing, and then suddenly hear the words that make your heart drop, "Excuse me, can you step aside?" You freeze for a second, thinking, "What did I do wrong this time?" And then it hits you. That tiny bottle of shampoo, or maybe your favorite perfume, has just become a huge problem. It feels unfair, doesn't it? Why is airport security so strict about liquids? Why do these little containers turn into such a headache for travelers? Well, there's a reason for it, and understanding it can save you a lot of stress on your next flight. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to pack smart and breeze through security with confidence. Let's start with something simple. Things like corkscrews or scissors are easy to understand. They are sharp, they could hurt someone, and it makes sense that you can't bring them on a plane. But liquids, how can something as ordinary as water, lotion, juice, or toothpaste be dangerous? It's not about cabin pressure or your electronics interfering with the plane's systems. The reason is much more serious. In the past, there have been cases where people tried to make explosives from everyday liquids. The rules we follow today are there to prevent that. It may seem frustrating, but it's a safety measure that protects everyone on board. Not every airport or airline follows exactly the same rules, but most align with the standards set by the International Civil Aviation Organization. This organization regulates everything from plane design to what passengers can bring. Airlines can even enforce stricter rules when needed. You might remember the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 situation. Airlines banned it immediately because of the risk of explosions, without waiting for any government directive. Safety takes precedence, and that's the mindset behind all these rules. When it comes to liquids in your carry-on, there's a clear limit. Containers cannot be larger than 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters. That's tiny, I know, but even if your bottle is mostly empty, it still doesn't count. Every container has to fit in a single, transparent, resealable bag about the size of a quart. It must close properly, so don't try to stuff it full or security will reject it. Each passenger gets their own bag, so combining everyone's toiletries into one bag won't work. Liquids aren't just drinks. Toothpaste, sunscreen, deodorant, mascara, lip gloss, and even some foods like yogurt, butter, and soft cheeses are considered liquids or gels for these rules. When you reach the scanner, take your liquids bag out and place it in a separate tray. Doing this before it's your turn prevents delays and keeps things moving smoothly. It also reduces awkward moments with the person behind you who might be impatient. There are exceptions. Baby food and formula for children under 2 can be carried in quantities sufficient for the flight. Medications are allowed too, but it's wise to carry a doctor's note explaining the amount you need. This avoids confusion and ensures security understands why you have more than the usual limit. If you forget the rules and security catches an oversized item, don't panic. If it's before check-in, you can hand it off to a friend, leave it in your car, or ask if the airport can store it until your return. After check-in, you may need to return to the desk and decide what to do with it. Some items are confiscated, but usually they're stored safely for you to pick up later. Valuable creams, lotions, or personal items can often be retrieved with proper documentation. Handling the situation calmly usually solves the problem. The key is preparation and staying calm. Airport security doesn't have to be a stressful nightmare. Packing smart, knowing the rules, and keeping a little patience can make the process smoother. Imagine walking through the line with your liquids bag ready, smiling, and knowing nothing will be taken away. It's a small victory, but it sets the tone for the rest of your journey. Following these rules isn't just about avoiding inconvenience. It's about safety for everyone on the plane. Even tiny bottles, if misused, could be dangerous. By respecting the rules, you're protecting yourself and everyone around you. It may seem like a hassle, but the benefit is peace of mind and a stress-free start to your trip. Next time you fly, remember these tips. Use small travel containers, keep them in a transparent bag, and have the bag ready for security. Know your exceptions for children and medications. If something is confiscated, stay calm and retrieve it later if possible. The goal is to travel with confidence, not anxiety. There's a trick that many travelers miss. Organize your liquids before leaving for the airport. Don't wait until you're at the scanner to dig through your bag. Having everything neatly packed and accessible makes the process faster and smoother. You lines get through security quicker and avoid the awkward exchanges that can happen when someone has to dig through your bag. Packing liquids correctly is a skill, and it can make a huge difference in your travel experience. It shows that you're prepared, respectful of the rules, and aware of how airport security works. It also saves you time and stress. Every flight starts better when you handle the small things first, so you can enjoy the journey without unnecessary worrying. Travel should excite you, not fill you with dread. Knowing the rules, planning ahead, and staying organized allows you to enjoy your trip from the very beginning. Airport security is a checkpoint, not an obstacle. When you understand how it works, it becomes a minor step in a much bigger adventure. So remember, pack smart, keep your liquids organized, and be ready at security. Stay calm if anything is caught, and you'll usually be able to retrieve it later. Following these tips can make airport security easier and less stressful, leaving you free to focus on the excitement of travel. If you stick around for the full video, I share even more insider tips on packing efficiently and avoiding common mistakes that slow you down at security. These small changes can save a lot of time and prevent frustration. Travel is meant to be fun, and a little preparation goes a long way. Knowing the rules and handling your liquids properly can make your airport experience smoother, faster, and far less stressful. Pack smart, stay calm, and enjoy every moment of your journey.